Is the mad, mischievous mind of the Grey Hulk exactly what the Jade Giant needs to overcome his newest foes? Well, let's hop into the pages of Immortal Hulk issue number 46 and find out together, shall we? So then, as we join the issue, we check back on in with Doc Sasquatch, Jacqueline McGee, and all the other assorted Hulk supporting cast members over in the ruins of Shadow Base. At the end of the previous issue, against all odds, they had started the process to un-Cronenberg poor Rick Jones and fry the walking ghost. They're still not perfect, but they're a lot better than they were before. Unfortunately, they couldn't get Sasquatch back in his body as someone is joyriding it right now. It may not be the leader or the one below all, but it's still pretty bad to have someone take your body without asking. This existential crisis will have to be put on the back burner, though, as the team at this point ends up hearing over the CB radio everything that's going down with the Hulk over in New York. You'll recall that the UFOs were using their amazing abilities to gang beat the Hulk to near death. In fact, they did beat him to death several times over, but now he's back and angrier than ever, living up to his title of Immortal. The big guy Hulk is sitting this fight out, though, and it's the devious and criminally minded Grey Hulk who's in the driver's seat for this fight, and he's ready to pull no punches and use every dirty trick he can. Oh, what's that? Your body's made of metal? I bet you can't be metal all over the place. I bet you got squishy human organs for me to attack. Oh, what's that? You can turn your body into deadly gases and aerosols? Well, what if I suck you deep inside me like I'm huffing paint and then blow you in the eyes of one of your other teammates, blinding them? Oh, what's that? You can punch me halfway across the county? That's fine, I was done here anyway. Needless to say, the UFOs have just gotten themselves thoroughly embarrassed, and now Guy Rich, the new head of Gamma Flight, is beginning to second-guess deputizing these jokers in the first place. In fact, Guy Rich is in such dire straits now to try and bring the Hulk to justice, he's ready to swallow his pride and make the last call he ever thought he would. Oh yeah, that's right, he's groveling back to the Avengers. Now when Grey Hulk finally touches down again, he decides it's time for a celebratory drink, and what better place to have it than Old Ween's Bar? Oh, as in Len Wein. I'm glad to see the naming conventions continue. Shockingly, everyone in the bar is quite scared to see the Hulk, and to think all the hard work he's been doing for these people, man, some folks are just plain old ungrateful, am I right? Grey Hulk's whistle wedding ends up getting interrupted, though, by the brand new King of Asgard, Thor, who's looking to settle a score from a few arcs back. Again, keep in mind, the Avengers don't exactly know everything that's been going on with the Hulk recently, and as far as they know, and as far as Guy Rich has been telling them, he's still a criminal from justice right now, and as such, they have to bring him in, even though the last time they did battle with the Hulk, they ended up blowing up a whole city. So, you know, Earth's mightiest heroes are even more motivated than normal to end this fight and end it quickly to try and minimize any and all damage to the public good. Now, Grey Hulk is damn good in a fight, as we just saw recently, but is he good enough to take on the entire Avengers team? Well, the answer to that question is he doesn't have to, because he's getting some very unexpected backup. Yep, that's right, Betty Ross, the Harpie, is back again to help out her on-again, off-again love interest. And so that was Immortal Hulk issue number 46, everybody, and you won't be surprised to know I enjoyed it a lot and thought it was a good issue. That's pretty much par for the course for this series at this point, am I right? It's cool to see the Grey Hulk get to cut loose, as up until now we've really only seen the machinations of Fix-It and how they are very similar but also kind of different in the way they deal with problems. It was also a pretty foregone conclusion that by the time all of this was done, the Jade Giant would have to do battle with his friends in the Avengers once again. Will this fight end the same way? Or will someone be smart enough to say, hey, Guy Rich and the One Below All are the real bad guys in this situation and not the Hulk? I'm also really especially interested to see what part Betty is going to play as the Harpie in all of this. As we've seen from preview materials for the Defenders, it seems like she's actually going to keep this form moving forward. Overall, I'd give this one another very positive 8 out of 10. Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quest. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, you know, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.